Farmers in India are staging a one-day nationwide strike in protest over the government's reforms to agriculture laws.
Canada will always stand up for the right of peaceful protest anywhere around the world, and we're pleased to see moves towards de-escalation and dialogue.
Hundreds gathered to show their solidarity with farmers battling the government in India. Tens of thousands of farmers have taken to the streets in India.
Farmers in India are staging a one-day nationwide strike in protest over the government's reforms to agriculture laws. Tens of thousands of farmers have been blockading roads into Delhi since the end of November, demanding the changes be repealed. Under the new provisions, state-run purchases will be scrapped, allowing farmers to sell direct to supermarkets. Farmers say they'll be worse off, while the government says the sector needs to be modernised.
So we're here today to support the farmers in India who are facing some harm by the government. So we're here to rally together, stand with the farmers back home in India.
The government is insisting that they are trying to help farmers by making changes to age-old government-regulated markets that have been the norm so far and are flawed in their own ways. They're also saying that they're trying to knock out middlemen and allow farmers to access more competitive pricing and sell their produce for higher by allowing them to sell to corporates and private firms as well. Farmers, however, are very concerned that once corporates get involved, they can then drive down prices, which eventually ends up hurting the farmers. They also worry that the government may back off from a guaranteed price that they have not mentioned in these new farm laws, and farmers believe that as privates and corporates take over, the governments will back out from their responsibilities, leaving farmers in the lurch. The government is definitely very determined, despite the fact that there have been 5 rounds of talks, that farmers are blocking off roads all around the national capital and insisting that these laws must be rolled back. The government is standing firm that they will not roll back these laws, that the farmers are perhaps being misled. Now, opposition parties have chimed in, expressing support to a national strike that was called by the farmers today. This has led the government to react and call these protests political. The government points out that opposition parties, when in power in the past or when contesting elections, have actually proposed laws very similar to the ones that this government has executed. They also allege that these parties are now trying to pander to the ever important voting bank of farmers.